Ever feel that you're just surrounded by clowns who don't know how to do anything in life? Well, the ninjas have come to save us with their sacred how-to knowledge. This is Wu How, the ninja guide to pretty much everything. The dark days of how-to programs that tell you the blinking obvious are dead.
I made a terrible mess of the back.
Since the 1980s, ninja work in Hollywood has dried up and they've decided to branch out and share their ninja how-to knowledge even with ordinary folk like you.
Well, that's very nice.
This time on Wu How, we will be guided by DIY Ninja, the all-round handyman who will share his ninja tricks of the trade for your home improvement. Coming up on Wu how to make a bike rack out of office shelving, how to tidy up those messy cables, and 3 uses for old wine bottles. First things first, we need to shift your stuff. Have you ever wondered how to get all of this in there? You will need your stuff, a van, some ninjas. They'll bring the rope. Now, to pack a van correctly, you need to think about where you place the large objects and how you fill the space in between with smaller, more fragile ones. For this reason, start with the sofa. Hang on, Health and Safety Ninja says, bend your knees and keep your back straight. Place the sofa with its back against the side door. Next, it's bedtime. The mattress and bed frame will now slide in the gap opposite the side door. Tie with rope and leave enough slack so you can pad out with more flat objects later. Place any large TV or hi-fi equipment on the sofa seat. You can also put fragile furniture there for protection. Now for your flat objects, ironing boards, mirrors, or any piece of shameless self-promotion. Wrap them in blankets and put them in the space behind the sofa. Chests of drawers and larger furniture can go next. Make sure you put blankets around anything you don't want scratched. Now we can put those really odd-shaped items in, like bikes, which we tie in securing all the rest of the furniture. Don't pack the kettle. After all that, you need a cuppa. Ninjas prefer green tea, lightly stewed, 4 sugars and a dash of goat's milk. Hey Des, are you struggling for space in your new pad? Bicycles always getting in the way? You need one of these. You'll need a hammer drill, a cordless drill, 2-inch wall screws and wall plugs for brick, an old bike tire, some cable ties, a spirit level, a tape measure, 2 office shelving bars and 4 supports. Before starting, make sure that you picked a solid wall made from brick or breeze block. Step 1. To mark the holes on the wall for the first bar, use a spirit level to make it straight. Ready, Des? Let's get drilling. Mess sucks, but so does a vacuum cleaner. Here's a ninja top tip. When you drill, put the nozzle underneath. This will suck up all the dust. Get someone sensible to help you. Put in your raw plugs and screw in the bracket. Step 2. Now measure the width of the frame of the smallest bike. Make the width of your brackets 1 inch or 2 less. Step 3. Put in the supports, leaving enough room for both bikes. Step 4. To make the grip, cut a bicycle tire into quarters and fold around the supports, fastening them with cable ties. Great stuff, Des! Whoa, now that is a ninja storage solution! That's some handy recycling, DIY Ninja. But what about all that waste from parties? Bottle banks are out of the question because ninjas might blow their cover. Using Green Ninja's eco-wisdom, DIY Ninja has come up with a solution. It's Patrick! Idea 1. Soak bottles in warm water to take off labels. Then stick in oil cap and voila! You have an oil dispenser. Idea 2. We're going to make some chunky glasses. For this you'll need a tile cutter with a diamond-coated blade. We're going to cut the wine bottle in half.
Remember, don't die. Being safe is fun. The 3 G's of glass safety, goggles, gloves, and great big ear defenders.
Go slowly, turning the bottle away from you. Use diamond files to file down the sharp edges like this. Dunk in water to get rid of any shards. Nice. Idea 3. Make an attractive wind chime. Use the same technique to cut some rings. File them down and then string them together with some fishing wire. Wow! That calls for an environmental celebration. From DIY at home to DIY at work, let's straighten out a few things. In the old days, desks only needed 1 wire. But nowadays you get this. It's a disgrace. Ninjas will not tolerate messy cables. you will need a drill, a saw, cable ties, a 4-way extension plug with 2 meters of cable, some guttering, 2 end caps, 4 guttering hangers, 3/4-inch screws with standard heads. Let's go! Step 1. Unplug everything and clear your desk. Measure your table and cut the guttering to size. Make sure you have a clear work surface and that nothing is in your way. It's also probably a good idea to make sure that you aren't sawing through the table either. Right, Philip? Step 2. Work out where you're going to put your hangers and then drill them in. Slide in the gutter and put the end caps on. Step 3. Now plug in your leads and place them in the guttering. Ninjas put plugs in first and then feed cables into appliances. Step 4. Then tie all your main cables together with cable ties, a ninja item of many uses. And you're done! You've found the path to unentanglement. Can you see the light? For more handy hints from the ninjas, go to the BBC 3 website.